Okay, what I'm really hoping for is that we get, I'm hoping for like 2 subscriptions tonight. Two subscribers to my YouTube channel. You think I'll get them?
I think so.
Think so?
I think so.
Okay.
How many do you have now?
I'm hoping you get a cup of coffee, that's all.
Or a cup of coffee would be good. You could, yeah, they can buy me coffee. That would be great. But nobody's watching now, so I don't know. So I think since nobody's watching, we can just do whatever the heck we want.
Absolutely.
Right?
All right, no
All right.
problem.
Okay, so what kind of a signal do you need for me to begin? Do you want a smile? You want a wink? What do you want?
Usually I get the wink, but I can just pick it any way you want, you know?
Okay, I'll do it like Bewitched. Ready?
Oh, yes. Live from the newly renovated Studio One in the Steel Cow Building, located in the historic village of Wakefield, Rhode Island, home of Johnny Cakes and Brickley's Ice Cream.
Yummy.
I'm Dan Chaika, and this is The Eden Show, a Greenhouse Entertainment Group production. Eden's guest tonight is author, playwright, songwriter, and performer, the indomitable Eliza Collins. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Queen of Cool, a lady who can keep 7/8 beat while directing burly construction workers in her studio.
I can't.
The chanteuse from the Cuyahoga Valley, the one, the only, Eden Castile.
Good evening. Welcome to the Eden Show. I am Eden Castile. It's great to have you.
Certainly are.
I certainly am. I am live from Wakefield, Rhode Island. I'm a voice teacher. I am a voice coach. I'm a piano player. I'm a whatever. And I'm very glad that you're with us tonight.
You are everything.
Yeah, over here is the other EC. This is Eliza Collins,
It's
ladies and
easy,
gentlemen.
easy, easy.
We're nothing but EC tonight.
Oh,
So,
God, we got the wine, too.
and oh, yeah, we do. Over there on the screen, we have Dan Chaika, my personal lawyer. And
Who's a
also-
DEC? I'm a DEC.
Oh, my
Middle initial
What's your
E.
middle initial?
E?
Eliza, what's your middle initial?
GC. C.
EGC, EGC, EEC, DEC.
EC.
This is very confusing. I know,
Yes,
it's
it
very
is.
confusing. If you'd like to go ahead and tell us where your middle initial is, please feel free.
But we're not triplets.
Hi, Kristen. She says, this is magic. Yes, it is. It is the magic of vaccines, boys and girls, because the only reason Eliza is here is because she vaccinated.
Vaccinated.
Yes, she is. And I'm negative.
And she's negative.
So there we go. But notice how we're not actually breathing on each other. Like my breath is going that way. Her breath is going, breathe that way. Breathe that way.
I'm breathing this way.
Thank you. My hair looks stunning. Oh, Kristen, you're so kind.
Your hair is stunning.
Yes, Kristen is my friend out in Las Vegas way, and she is a fantastic voice teacher and a coloratura soprano. And maybe she'll come and sing on my show sometime, right,
She
Kristen?
should.
Right? Just saying. Okay.
Is Dan still visible?
Yes, Dan is
Oh,
still
good.
visible. Does Dan know he's visible? Yes, Dan is.
I'm here. Oh, I can tell.
Okay,
I can
good.
tell.
Yeah. So we do. We all know each other. So
We do.
yes, not biblically, but we do know each other. And we know each other because these two are some of my studio. They're part of my studio and they're my friends. And I'm part of their world. They're part of my world. It's all good.
And Dan Chaika starred in a play I wrote that was put on at the Barker Playhouse in Providence.
Do you remember all your lines, Dan?
I don't remember any of them, but I will tell you this. Actually, I do remember.
Oh, come on.
I butchered so many of Eliza's lines, but she thought they were funnier than she wrote them, and she kept them in the play. It was absolutely
did.
amazing.
Isn't that nice?
Yes,
She did.
yes.
Most playwrights would just
Yeah.
shoot you.
It's playing on the spot is what that is.
Yeah.
No, actually, Eliza was the most nourishing playwright I could have. My director was an SOB who ground me like you couldn't believe, but Eliza was like, don't pick on him. I love it. I love what he did with it. Dan, have fun with it. It was just so
Exactly.
wonderful.
And you
Yeah.
did have fun with it.
The writers are always the nicer people, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Always.
If there's no way you can not go to a rehearsals, I'll tell you.
That's right.
You gotta be there.
The play was so popular, they couldn't fill the run. They had to hold us over for another weekend.
That's right.
It was
They
wonderful.
should do it again.
Eliza,
They
how
really
many-
should.
How many plays have you written?
About nine
9.
or so. Yeah.
And you've also done some screenplays?
I did a few little films back in the day, and I submitted them to the Brown Film Festival. But yeah, and I actually shot them and edited and did all that stuff. But that's too tech for me. Not doing that. But the plays I did, I have had readings here in Wakefield for most of them. Some at the Contemporary Theater.
Downtown Wakefield, which is going to be
Downtown
reopening.
Yep.
They're doing stuff every weekend. Oh, Wendy, thank you so much. So, yes, so I know Eliza, but she's also done stuff at Barker. This is my friend Wendy Jones down in North Carolina. She's jazz singer. Yeah, remember?
Oh, I remember she was here.
Yeah, that's right. And she will be back in a few weeks. Wendy and Leland are going to do a duo show for the Eden Show in April.
Awesome.
Completely live streamed. Leland's in Florida, Wendy's in North Carolina, and I'm in Wakefield. But we are going to do it.
I don't see how you guys do that.
It's a certain ritual. It's a satanic ritual that we try. And so far, we've had some success.
It did work. It
Yeah.
did work. I'm not sorry. I'm not
So
talking to
me
you.
and Mia
I'm
Farrow
talking
have
this
got-
way.
Yeah, talk that way.
I'm talking this way.
Yeah. So, no, it's the magic of this thing called Sound Jack, which I've talked about in the past. It's this fantastic program that lets us be able to play even from a long distance. So, can we play like Sousa marches? No, but we can do some things really quick in time. But this is a gift. She's a gift that we get to actually play together in the same room. So, and yes, that room has new carpet. So, I don't know if you can see back there. But for the past 3 days, I've been out of this room because you can't see it, but my house has been undergoing a lot of renovation. And finally today at 4 o'clock, they finished putting in the carpet, a mere 3 hours ago.
And when I arrived, there was Jack sitting in the middle of the carpet looking like, this carpet needs a cat on it.
That's right. So my cat, Jack Black, is already trying to break it in. My cat, Cecilia, will not be allowed in this room to break it in, but it was good. So yeah, we're doing renovation. We live in a beautiful mid-century house in Wakefield, but little by little, we're bringing it back to its glory. We still have more work to do, but carpet was part of it, and it's done. Yay! So yay for carpet. Thank you to Rawlings Floors for putting out our beautiful carpet. They did a great job, and thank you to DeStefano Construction for being in charge of all of our painting. We do appreciate you. And my personal shout out to Dave Megan, my general contractor. He's a great guy. So we thank you very much.
And who's making your curtains?
Oh, that is Bob Francis Interiors, Alan Gianfrancesco.
Okay.
Yes.
Never forget the curtain guy.
The Never Forget the Curtain guy. He came here all the way down from, I think, Johnson, and measured, took me through the
As dark as Rhode
process.
Island.
You thought you were coming for a variety show, and instead you're getting decorating tips. It's just, this is
Lucky
value
you.
added, right? But he also plays guitar. So we had a really nice talk about music and everything. But yeah, he was super knowledgeable. As you know, my mother, Risa Castile, was an interior decorator. And I've lived in this house for 5 years. But she passed away 2 days after I moved into this house.
Did she?
Yeah, actually, and her 5th anniversary of her passing is tomorrow.
Oh, gosh.
So that sounds like a good time to take
So
something.
she never
yeah.
saw the house.
She never saw the house, but she did see videos. I took some pictures online. So when I would go and visit her, she would talk about it and tell me different things. And then a couple days before she passed, we flew in to go see her in hospice. And my husband very nicely took all the boxes and made paths. And he took the iPhone and he gave her a tour of it. And he walked her through the
virtual
house.
tour.
He gave her a virtual tour.
I love it.
And she loved it. And she would say, well, I think you should move the desk over a foot.
No, Mother, I'll do it myself.
That's my mother. So, but after that, it was really hard to do any decorating because it was hard. We got her there to ask, well, where should I hang this? And what do I do? And stuff like that. So it's taken a long time to actually get to the point where I could do that. But now the floodgates are
on your
open.
own.
Yeah. And I have wonderful sisters-in-law who are very helpful with that. And then people like Alan and people like
And
this
she has clients who come in on a regular basis and said, well, what color is that going to be?
They do. They do. Everybody who comes in here, they get a voice lesson and they give me decorating advice. So it's not bad.
Don't paint that
It's not
fireplace.
bad. So I thought since I was having new carpet today, and I also have this new door back here so I can see everybody, I thought we should celebrate in the way that my studio likes to celebrate. So
Excellent.
This is my glass. It's been hanging out here since we did our Christmas album.
is that enough? You want more?
Oh, no, that's plenty.
Are you sure? Okay.
I know where the bottle is.
Now, why am I doing this? That really is Eliza's glass?
It is my glass. It's been,
Yeah.
If anybody saw the Christmas video, this was my glass.
Right. And we will show that video in a minute.
Oh, and this is cold.
It's nice and cold. Yes.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to new carpet. Cheers to vaccinations. Cheers to my mother.
Cheers to spring.
Cheers to you, Jan. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud. Now, we better sing something or they're going to kill us. So,
We will.
now that we've alkalized, let's sing something. So, Eliza sings. And Eliza actually has done more than one woman show. She did one for me in the fall called My Life is a Failure, which we'll talk
Which
about.
is a failure.
Which is a failure. But this today is all success, baby. Total success.
All right.
So, you're going to sing one of the songs from that. That's a popular by, who made the popular?
Peggy Lee. However, I got to start by saying, I'm going to start off this evening with the Jaded Lady songs.
Jaded Lady song.
These are the Jaded Lady songs. These are songs that Vivian Lee could have sung as, Scarlett. Or what was her
Blanche,
name?
right?
Blanche. No,
Yeah.
but Scarlett in Gone with the Wind.
Same diff.
Same diff. And Blanche. But here we go. I remember when I was a little girl, our house caught on fire. I'll never forget the look on my father's face as he gathered me up in his arms and raced through the burning building onto the pavement. And I stood there shivering in my pajamas and watched the whole world go up in flames. And when it was all over, I said to myself, is that all there is to a fire? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's break out the booze and have a ball. If that's all there is. And when I was 12 years old, my daddy took me to a circus. The greatest show on earth it was. There were clowns and elephants and dancing bears and a beautiful lady in pink flying over our heads. And a boom, boom. And as I sat there watching, oh, boom, boom, I had the feeling that something was missing. I don't know what. But when it was over, I said to myself, is that all there is to a circus? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's break out the booze and have a ball. If that's all there is. And then I fell in love with the most wonderful boy in the world. We would take long walks by the river and just sit gazing into each other's eyes for hours. We were so much in love. Then one day, he went away, and I thought I'd die. But I didn't. And when I didn't, I said to myself, is that all there is of love? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. I know what you must be thinking.
What am I
Kirsten.
thinking?
You are thinking if that's the way she feels about it, why doesn't she go end it all?
That's exactly what we're all thinking.
Oh, no, you're not. But oh, no, not me. I'm not ready for the final disappointment, are you?
No, I got a vaccine.
Okay, then, hang in with me because I knew, just as well as I'm sitting here talking to you, that when the final moment comes and I'm breathing my last breath, I'll be saying to myself, is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's break out the booze and have a ball. If that's all there is.
Woo-hoo. Too much Prosecco already. Thank
Wow. Wow.
Did you like that, Dan?
I liked it. I liked it at the show, and I like it even more today.
you. Yeah.
And you know we've never sung that together before?
No,
No.
I think it really works as a duet
does.
in
It
today's
really
society.
does.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And that's like, because of the pandemic, every song has like 50 layers of meaning now.
Well, and you also need a friend to break out the booze with. Speaking
Absolutely.
of which.
Yeah, more of that. More of that. Okay.
Oops. Sorry.
Yep. I just want you to know that this is COVID-safe booze. All right,
Oh,
totally.
yeah.
Yes.
That's
Hi,
great.
Laura. You still in Denver? All right, Dan, I'm going to let you go into and have your break right now, and I'm going to come back to you for the Billable Minute.
See you, ladies.
See you later.
Have fun.
He's disappearing for a minute. Yeah.
Bye, Dan.
Yeah, because I get to talk to you. So,
Yeah, you do.
so Eliza,
We're not breathing on each other.
not breathing at each other. So I'll breathe in this general direction. You breathe in
Okay,
that
I'll,
general
I'll
direction.
breathe across you.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
But just to remind you, yes, we are vaccinated. Yay,
Yay.
thank the Lord. Hi, Janelle. Thanks for watching. So make sure you tell us where you're watching from. If you'd like to buy us some Prosecco, you can do it up there at buymeacoffee.com, Eden Castillo, or you can Venmo. And tonight, Eliza is singing some songs from different shows that she's done with me and
Yes.
is talking about her upcoming projects because she has several.
Yes. I
And
do.
then Dan will be in for his Billable Minute, and then we're going to do what we do every week, where we make somebody make up songs. So I asked Eliza if she would do it, and she just said, "Of course." So that's the kind of response I
Hey.
like, right?
Hey, you said I wasn't. You wouldn't let me hang out there, drifting slowly in the wind. So.
I will not. I will not. And actually, Eliza's coming back this weekend because one of her projects is going to be recording with me in his studio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Eleanor Mascheroni says this is awesome. So happy to be joining
Eleanor, are
tonight."
you there? Yeah. Oh my God, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think people are watching you, Eliza.
Well, I told Eleanor to, and she found it.
Yeah, we got 13 people watching right now. Thank you, all of you who are watching. Make sure that you drop in where you're watching from. That would be great. So yes,
Eleanor's in New York.
Eleanor's in New York. Awesome. Eliza's awesome. Can't wait to hear more, Wendy says. Yeah, she's going to
thank you,
sing some
Wendy.
more. So you did this one-woman show, My Life is a Failure.
And it was a failure.
But your life has been pretty good, too. I mean, there's been some good moments in 80
There
plus
have
years.
been. Oh, I'm 82.
She's 82. But yeah, I lowered it down
Yeah,
because
she did because you wanted to remind with lady. It had to be 80.
it rhymed. Yeah, sexy lady rhymes with
Sexy
80.
lady
I was
rhymes with
thinking
80.
about like from 42nd Street, sexy ladies from the 80s.
Rhymes with 80.
But then I thought if I said sexy ladies from the 80s, everybody would think that you were born in 1970.
Oh no, they would not.
Okay.
They could never think that about me.
No,
Never,
never,
never, never, never,
never.
no, my darling.
So Eliza did her one-woman show out on my back patio.
I did.
Because, thanks, COVID.
That was that was in September, the end of last September.
All right, there is proof. Remember that? Yeah. And just it was like the first cold day.
Oh, it was freezing.
Yeah, it was freezing. It was all like 60 degrees.
But not touching you. The
Mm-hmm.
very first thing I did for you was when we did something cool. We
That's
did
right.
the show at the Pump House.
That's right.
For all of you local people, you know the Pump House, but people who are not local, it is, my cousin owns it, and it's the one place where musicians can actually get to play, and some of us get to croak.
Yes, the Pub House is fantastic. It's a local tradition. It's in Peacedale, Rhode Island, which is a little tiny town off of a bunch of little tiny towns. Used to be a restaurant. What else has Pump House been? Mostly a restaurant of various kinds.
Restaurant.
And it would open and close and open and close.
I went on a very illegal date there when I was 16.
Do tell. Come on.
I went there. It was when it had a sunken bar, and this guy took me out for. I thought we were just going out for, hamburger and a movie, and we ended up in the Pump House in the sunken bar, and I was only 16 years old. And you know what happens to you when you're 16-year-old when you're in a sunken bar?
What happens, Eliza?
You order something.
Oh, there she goes. Nice segue. Nice segue.
Is that a segue? Can you handle it?
I can handle that.
Okay, you
All right.
order something, seeing as it was a hot summer night, you order something cool.
Yes, Eliza loves this song. She sings it beautifully. And so we actually called the entire night of jazz tunes at the Pump House Something Cool because
which
of this
was
song
a shot to me.
by Billy Barnes.
Okay. Something cool. I'd like to order something cool. It's so warm here in town, and the heat gets me down. Yes, I'd like something cool. It's so nice to simply sit and rest a while. Now I know it's a shame I can't think of your name. I remember your smile. I don't ordinarily drink with strangers. I most usually drink alone. But you were so awfully nice to ask me, and I'm so terribly far from home. Like my dress, I must confess it's very old, but it's simple and neat, just right for the heat, save my furs for the cold. A cigarette, well, I don't smoke 'em as a rule, but I'll have one. It might be fun with something cool. Bet you couldn't imagine I one time had a house with so many rooms I couldn't count 'em all. I'll bet you couldn't imagine I had 15 different beaux who would beg and beg to take me to the ball. And I'll bet you couldn't picture me the time I went to Paris in the fall. And who'd think the man I loved was quite so handsome, quite so tall? Well, it's through. It's just a memory I had, one I almost forgot, 'cause the weather's so hot and I'm feeling so bad about a date. Oh, wait, I'm such a fool. He's just a guy who stopped to buy me something cool. Oh.
If Blanche Dubois sang jazz. Thank you, Stephanie, out in Baltimore, Charm City, Baltimore. Stephanie Chevalier Musique.
That
Thank
is the
you.
Jaded Lady song.
It is the Jaded Lady
The
song.
Jaded Lady song.
You
yeah.
got a bunch of those.
I'm not singing any more of those tonight, though.
No.
No.
No, but she did. She has a whole wonderful collection.
I do.
You know a lot of different music, but you also turned me on to June Christie.
Well, that's where I got something cool.
Mm-hmm.
But she sang it like Doris Day,
True.
a little bit too perky.
Yeah, like a husky Doris Day. Doris Day with some bad vocal fold
Can
closure.
I have another drink now?
Well, yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Okay, absolutely. Speaking of, yeah. But no, it's really fun that you were able to introduce me
got
to
it.
these wonderful singers that I wasn't that familiar with, and I shared back with you.
Chris Connor also.
Wonderful, absolutely
Wonderful.
wonderful. So she's got
All about Ronnie.
all about right. She's got, yeah, Stephanie says, I am indeed a jaded lady. You have that perfectly.
Come on aboard.
That's
come
right.
on aboard.
This is all for y'all jaded ladies out there. Jaded, yeah, and yeah, all of us out here. But
We're singing through our darkness. You know that, don't you?
if that ain't the year, that's kind of it, really. So yeah, but I don't know. I feel hopeful that we're starting to begin to come out of it just a little bit.
We
Little
are.
time. Yeah, a little at a time. I mean, there's still a lot to go. We still have to be really, really careful. But I have felt more hopeful in the past couple of weeks, I think. And I'm sure it's the renovation.
I think it's the Prosecco.
That too. That too. I mean, this has been sitting in my fridge waiting for a miracle. And my miracle came in the form of carpet today. So
I I have been. People have told me that I'm unrealistically optimistic, and that may be true, but I don't see any reason being the other way.
Exactly.
Because we got to be here for something to turn out right. It has got to turn out right.
It's gotta happen.
It's got to happen.
Happen sometime.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, you did that one in your show as well.
I did.
And you're writing another show now.
I am. Now, Eden is, if nothing else, Eden is a joy to work with, but she's also extraordinarily thoughtful and creative about each one of us, the people that she works with, like me, who is now 82 years old. So what did she suggest I write about and sing about? Sex, of course. That's exactly what 82-year-old ladies are thinking about all the time.
All the 82-year-olds I know do.
But the point was, and I have written four
Yeah.
that are going to be in this show, and it's going to be about not sex per se, but really what it stands for in various stages of your life. Certainly doesn't stand for anything now, but it means something.
It's kind of like the Kubler-Ross thing, but only with sex, right?
Dying sex, just what we always wanted to have.
Yeah, acceptance, anger, bargaining. I mean, yeah.
No way.
So, and actually, we talk a lot in our actual voice lessons about projects we want to work on together. And I've been writing one for years. I've been writing one as long as Spinal Tap has been writing the musical about Jack the Ripper.
Well, what is your project?
It's something between 40 and death. Somewhere between 40 and death, yeah, which is just songs for singers who are above 40. Because, sorry, 20-year-olds, there's a lot of stuff out there for the 20-year-old singer. But once you get above a certain age, it gets tougher.
What gets tougher, people covering you or getting airtime or singing?
Yeah, well, being passed over for a role.
Being passed over, but your
Because
voice isn't.
Your voice is fine.
Your voice is fine.
Yeah, and so.
Sing something from an opera. Oh, God.
But that was showy. It's the Prosecco. It's the Prosecco. It's the
I loved
Prosecco.
it, though.
But it happens where you get a little bit older, and then the directors get younger. So the directors want to cast somebody who's kind of closer to their age, and they don't want to deal with crones like us. So it happens. So I decided to do a review full of all of those songs from all those different shows. So periodically, I just test them out on people like Eliza. So that way, I know if they work or not. And if Eliza sings it well, then I know we're going to be fine. So it's good. But this one.
Do you know? You've got to know that before I started taking lessons with Eden, I knew that I couldn't sing.
You knew you couldn't sing.
I knew I couldn't sing. And then I learned that singing is performing.
The performance is the process.
Yeah.
TM, trademark.
Yeah.
But it is true. I like it to have performers take lessons. I like people to perform as a way of kind of getting that's their quiz. That's the exam. And it's a great therapy. I've heard that many times.
It's much cheaper than going to a show.
And I don't take insurance, so you're really set there.
If you only had a Pilates studio in the back, we'd be all set.
I got room for one now because I don't
know
have
you
any
do.
furniture. So
I know you do.
yeah, I mean, out there it looks like a minimalist paradise. It looks like a Kanye, Kim Kardashian type house out there because there's no furniture. It is all crammed into like 3 rooms because we still have more work to do. So yeah,
But there's
write a
lot
crone
of,
opera.
A lot of clean rugs.
There's a lot of they're very clean. My rug is clean.
Mm-hmm.
So singing is very important. So is dancing. Absolutely. Do you dance?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, God,
My friend
yes.
Laura's asking.
Oh, yeah, no, I dance. Who's asking?
Oh, my friend Laura out in
Oh,
Colorado.
hi, Laura. I dance. I've done a lot of dancing.
Oh.
When I was in school, I did a lot of modern dance.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Pakistan, I did Indian dance.
Mm-hmm.
That thing.
That takes good joints.
That takes a good neck. Can't do it now. Oh, yeah, no, I'm a dancer.
This is good to know. And Eliza's third one-woman show will be about dance.
What are you going to do with that? Huh?
Now, sing something for the people.
All right.
All right.
We're
So-
just going to sing not a jaded lady song.
Right.
Okay.
This is somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So, right, that one.
That's the one.
All right.
And then she sang.
And this one is actually by a real guy that we all know,
Yep.
Mr. Cole Porter.
Mr. Cole Porter.
And you performed this for the first album that my studio did, which came
I
out in
did.
June, called 6 Feet from Stardom, available
I
on
did.
SoundCloud or EdenCastile.com.
Still available.
Still available. now we're working on the third album. The third album will be out in May. But Eliza sang on the first one, and she did this song, which is a Cole Porter.
It is. As Dorothy Parker once said to her boyfriend, fare thee well. As Columbus announced when he knew he was bounced, it was swell, Isabel, swell. As Abelard said to his Eloise, don't forget to write me a line, please. As Juliet cried in her Romeo's ear, Romeo, why not just face the fact, my dear? It was just one of those things. Just one of those crazy flings. One of those bells that now and then rings. Just one of those things. Oh, it was just one of those nights. Just one of those fabulous flights. A trip to the moon on gossamer wings. Just one of those things. If we thought a bit of the end of it when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that our love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping we'll meet now and then. But it was great fun, but it was just one of those great fun, but it was just one of those great fun, but it was just one of those things. I love those things.
Sorry about that key.
That's all right.
Was that too high?
That was all right.
All right, good. It was about a half step higher.
It was a half step higher, but it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, we worked on that. We were trying to, yeah.
It was lower when we did it in the other album.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's fine.
But your range has increased.
You're stretching me. It's the Prosecco.
That's right. See,
My arms are stretching.
It takes so long away. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. You have a sizable repertoire.
I do not. That sounds embarrassing.
Well, I mean, no. A girl's repertoire can be larger. It's all right.
It's not like her boudoir.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, the other thing Eliza and I just got done doing is a comedy class, stand-up comedy, as you can tell.
Oh, we did.
Through the GAM Theater. And
We did. The Great GAM Theater, for all of you local people, sign up, get a ticket. We're going to be open in the fall. It is the best local theater going in all of Rhode Island, no matter what they say, and beyond Connecticut, Massachusetts, too. It's great. We'll be back.
Yes. Full disclosure. Yeah. You like the GAM so much, you're on the board.
I am on the board. I've been on the board for an unconscionably long amount of time. They're trying to get rid of me now. Oh. It's okay. I don't mind. I'll be back.
You'll be back.
I'll be back, said General MacArthur.
I think that's the other reason I feel hopeful is that I can see that Broadway is beginning to put situations in place so people can get vaccinated, they can get tested, and then Broadway can reopen in the fall, and after Broadway, the rest. So there's a lot of, there's hope in the air. Pump House will be open this summer with some tents. A lot of music venues. I think there's going to be a lot of tenting tonight.
I'm so glad you're not talking about our comedy class anymore.
Oh, yeah. Back to that. So we did. We took online class with the fantastic Tyra Anne-Marie Wilson.
Yes, we did. She was in Georgia.
Mm-hmm. And so we met every week with you and me and two other fantastic people, and she put us through our paces and ripped us one side down the other.
She did.
It was great. It was so great.
But we did learn that the only thing I actually took away from that class that I can share with who's ever out there is when you're trying to tell a funny joke, do it in threes.
Yeah.
Make something 3, 3, 3. For some reason, everybody laughs at the third thing. Why is that?
Because they want to make sure it actually is funny, and they need three tries to make sure it's right.
It's funny, and somehow it's funny when you do something in 3.
Yeah. Well, now we're going to have to.
I've been married 3 times. That's not so
There
funny.
you go! There you go!
That wasn't so funny!
I was about ready to make you demonstrate how to do it, and then you did it. Tyra liked her best.
She did not.
She did too. Holy crap!
Okay, shut
No, it was a really fun class, and so if you haven't had your fill of Zoom instruction, I would highly recommend
Oh, God, it
classes
was great.
at the GAM.
The
Yeah.
GAM does such great classes online, Zoom streaming classes. And that was one, and she's going to come back and she's going to do another class in the spring, I hope. But she was a remarkable person.
Hold it close to your
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, now you can hear it
Oh,
better.
sorry.
The joke comes out better when you go like that.
Okay, but I wasn't telling a joke.
Right.
I was telling the dead honest
Then you're
truth.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay.
Okay. So, but yes, the classes are great, and classes for lots of theater companies are still happening, and will keep happening. So that's good. My stuff is
Yeah.
online for that reason too, because it's not quite safe enough, but we're getting closer all the time. Georgiana, excuse me, what is sexy? Intelligence, confidence, humor, mustaches. Liza, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Annie? That's Annie.
What does your friend mean about this? What is sexy? Intelligence, confidence, humor, mustaches.
Depends upon who's got them.
Yeah.
Certainly not Hitler mustache.
No, bad.
No, bad.
Did you have a paramour in your life?
Do you shave your mustache?
A lady never tells, Eliza. If
don't.
you've only got a mustache, if you've only got a mustache. Anyway. All right.
So, is Dan going to come in?
Yes,
now?
it's time for Dan to come in.
I think we need a
I
billable
think
moment.
we need a billable moment. All right. Eliza gets a break. So, Eliza, since I can't put you in the waiting room, you just sit there and drink your Prosecco.
I'm just sitting here going to make trouble, Dan.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting to move from strictly being online to a combination of online and person, like what you were seeing tonight. Because I have better carpet, that's why. Because I have better carpet. And because I can invite some guests here who are safe. And so, well, except for you.
I've never been called safe
Yeah.
before. That's revolting.
Yeah, we all know I said we need a refill. Would you like more?
No,
You're
thank
good.
you.
Okay, she's good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we still have more at the bottle, and who knows. So, Dan, hi.
Yes. Hi, ladies.
And people who are within a geographical distance can come here too. And that isn't everybody. One of the nicest things about doing the Eden Show is getting to have guests from Florida and North Carolina and Colorado. Because I
And Route 1 in
Route
Rhode
1
Island.
in Rhode Island. Because normally I wouldn't get the thrill of getting to work with that kind of talent ever. We wouldn't be able to do it. So I fully intend to have this be a hybrid experience where we port people in like Dan when they can come in, and we can also have people in the studio. So that'll just be
It's great.
Yep.
Well,
Great,
I'm
great.
5 weeks away. I got my first shot. I'm 5 weeks away from taking the long trip down below Route 138, down the line, and
Towers. Oh,
come to
Going
visit you, South
south
County
of
ladies.
the
Right.
tower.
Yeah. We will, yes. I think there will have to be Prosecco at a whole bunch of lessons when I finally have voice lessons in the studio again. So
It's so much fun.
I'm known for doing happy hours / rehearsal periods. Right. That's why I can't teach at colleges anymore. They wouldn't let me do that. But I do. We'll get together on Friday
I
nights
didn't
or
know
Sunday
she was going to
nights.
do this.
Right. She didn't know.
I didn't know.
I knew. I knew weeks ago.
I didn't know.
But we'd get together and we rehearse our music, and we practice microphone technique. We do all those things together, and I do have non-alcoholic libations for my children who are under 21. So you've been there for some of my happy hours?
Yes, I have, and you've
Yes.
given me an idea for one of my future billable minutes. Will be on social host liability.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yes, that's probably a very good idea for me. I do have
Absolutely.
business insurance, but you can tell me if I'm covered or not.
There you go.
Probably not.
There
So
you
Dan,
go.
oh
Well,
yeah, Georgiana says you have a fetching mustache.
Oh, Annie, good for
Thank
you.
you.
He's taken.
He's taken. I know, it's too bad.
But Dan,
We all lust after Dan.
my one, yeah, we all lust after Dan.
Oh, there's nothing like fantasy. There's no problem with that, guys. Come
Welcome to
on.
Fantasy Island. I am your host, Ethan Castile.
And you are not the survivor.
The Dan, the Dan, the Dan.
To Dan, the plane.
Okay, give us your billable
Better
moment.
give us the building.
Oh God! All right, you ready, guys?
Okay.
And I'm really hoping that the legals will join me on my way out of this segment.
We are paralegals.
The
Okay.
paralegals. All right, you ready?
Legals.
Yeah, no, we took a long time to come up with that. All right, Dan.
All right, so folks, guys, tonight's billable minute is going to be on a very boring topic, but it's essential, and it's on estate planning. So if I could, there's a misconception out there, and I need to tell you all that. Do you know that if you die without a will, Your estate does not automatically go to the government. It goes to your surviving family through a legal chain of descent.
Really?
Yes, but if that's not what you want, and you wish to get some to more and others to have less or nothing at all, then you must put it in writing by way of a will.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
There is a way. And, in Rhode Island,
It's like a weighing scale
Yes.
of justice.
yes,
know?
yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't like
So-
those weighing scales, but go ahead, Dan.
Well, no. What makes a will valid in Rhode Island is that it's signed in front of two witnesses, and it doesn't even have to be done in Rhode Island. You can do it in state. You can do it when you're stranded on a desert island with your two friends. As long as it's written by two people who don't stand to inherit, you've got a valid will. So, my dad always said to me, or told other people, leave your estate to whoever you want. Cut out whoever you want, almost whoever you want, because by the time they find out, you're long gone anyways.
It's not like they can
Yeah,
come
but
in.
Dan, this
Yes.
is not an advertisement for making money as a lawyer.
Nope.
It is.
No.
No, because all those people say, why have a lawyer just look at my will? I'll just get two people off the street, watch me sign it, and I'm done.
Are you kidding? Because they mess it up 9 out of 10 times, and we make much more money out of the estate battle than we do off of making
I knew
any
there
single
was-
will.
I knew there was a hitch in there.
Whoops!
Yes, it's all.
Nothing is straightforward, is it?
That's right. It's all about planting seeds and letting them grow. You know that. Come on.
Right.
Yeah,
Plant
yeah.
corn, get corn.
But what you need to know is there is one person you can never cut out of your will, and that is your spouse. Because in order to protect spouses, they created an anomaly in the law that allows a spouse to reject a will and take what they would have had if you didn't have a will. How's that?
That's the reason for not having a spouse, isn't it?
Actually, yes, but my divorce practice would be dead if
I
people subscribe to
know.
that, my dear. So.
I'm sorry, Dan.
But I do have to say, guys, talking about the law really makes me want to sing, Eden.
Does it now?
You ready?
I'm ready.
You find your future in the sand and in the stars above. A gentleman asks your hand and tells you he's in love. For fate planned you should meet, and right from the start, these butterflies began tumbling around in your heart. Let there be birds to sing in the trees, someone to bless you whenever you sneeze. Let there be children, a dog and a cat. But first of all, please, let there be law.
No.
Thank you.
Oh,
Dan
yeah.
Chaika
Chaika,
for the
that's
Billable
fabulous.
Minute.
Thank you for having me, ladies. It's always a blast.
We will see you next time on The Eden Show. Have a safe drive home.
Thank you.
Love to
Yeah.
Mel. Oh, good. Wendy says sound is awesome. Latency is non-existent. That's what we like to hear from North Carolina.
Oh,
Thank you
good.
so much.
Oh, Wendy,
All
it's
right.
so nice to have you here.
Good night, Dan. See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye, Wendy.
Have fun
I want
golfing.
everybody to know he's got a Grateful Dead shirt on.
Oh, yeah, he does. He has a Grateful Dead shirt.
Under his tuxedo.
Right, because that's what lawyers wear.
That's what lawyers wear.
Right. In Britain, they wear the wigs, but in
They
America,
do.
they wear Grateful Dead T-shirts and tuxes.
And in France, they wear those white things that come down like
They're
that.
very pretty.
Very pretty.
They're very nice. All right. So
Okay.
now, Eliza, you get to sing a couple more for me, and then we get
Okay.
to play our game.
Oh, God.
So
All right.
this is, well, since I let Dan promote his business, I let you promote your thing. I get to promote this.
Which one of my things am I promoting?
I think actually let's skip right on to your original song. Let's
Okay.
just skip to that.
We'll skip to that.
All right, so this, ladies and gentlemen,
I
I'm
wrote
so
this
proud of this. Coming up in May is the release of the third Eden Castile studio album featuring my students, including this one right over here. And so it is called Peacedale Hayride Volume 2. And we've got a bunch of songs on it. And actually, all of the singers are coming to this studio, and they're going to walk all over my carpet this weekend to sing these songs.
With high heels on and
With high
snags.
heels. That's right, and snags and maybe some mud. And they're going to come in and record their original songs that they wrote. And Liza is going to sing her song for you right now.
The first time in public, isn't it?
In public.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The title of the song is?
Wash, rinse, and do not repeat.
Okay.
How do you know if he's for real? This man who could just want some fun. Will you pretend to love him or cry in the night when you realize he's not the one? If what happened that night felt tacky and your body didn't open like a flower, and if it wasn't clean you were feeling, and all you really wanted was a shower, no delicate wash or tumble dry, scrub your hands and wipe off your feet. Save your heart for a serious love. Wash, rinse, and do not repeat. Don't look too hard for a lover. Your body will tell you what's true. You'll choose a permanent press cycle when your nerves have the nerve to tell you. I wish I could tell you the answer. I don't know what your lover should say. I only know the way that I feel when I wish mine'd just go away. If you ever felt something like this, scrub your hands and wipe off your feet. Save your heart for a serious love. Wash, rinse, and do not repeat. If his hands had a soft, warming touch, and if your bodies fit together like spoons, if your senses took off like a rocket, and you found yourselves over the moon, did you flow toward him like a flower to the sun? Did you follow him in a silken slide? Did you feel his skin as your own? Was he with you at the end of the ride?
No.
No? Nothing like this happened. Scrub your hands and wipe off your feet. Save your heart for a serious love. Wash, rinse, and do not repeat. If nothing like this happened, scrub your hands and wipe off your feet. Save your heart for a serious love. Wash, rinse, and do not repeat. Wash, rinse, and do not repeat. Repeat.
There! An original by
An
Eliza
original.
Collins called Wash, Rinse, and Do Not Repeat.
Repeat.
Yeah. Liza, I think you're the next Tom Lehrer.
I don't think so.
Tom Lehrer just did a wonderful thing.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
Oh my God.
And he did a wonderful thing. All of his songs.
I love Tom Lehrer.
He's great. He's great. He put all of them into public domain.
I met Tom Lehrer once.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
What was he like?
Tall, skinny, shy, bashful.
Ooh.
I went to the house and knocked on his door asking him to donate something to the WGBH auction, and he did. An original script.
How nice of him.
I know,
Tom
he's a
Lehrer,
nice-
thank you very much for doing that.
Your hypotenuse.
And thank you for donating or releasing copyright for every single one of your songs during your lifetime.
What a socially conscious man that is. He doesn't need any money.
Nope. It means that everybody will be performing his songs on the regular
Right.
for quite a while. So that was really kind of him.
Yeah, what are we doing now, Eden?
Now we get suggestions from those of you who are watching.
This is scary. This is scary.
It is time for Sounds Like a Song,
This is scary.
where we get Eliza to come up with tunes based on your suggestions. So we will take some suggestions from here. I'm going to look at them in the comment section. You give us the first line of a song, and then Eliza has to figure out what to sing. So to make it easy, we're going to start with some first lines from my favorite dad jokes.
I don't like this part.
This is really unfun.
I don't like this part.
But I gave you Prosecco, so you owe me.
I don't, I don't like
Okay,
this
here's your first line. And yes, this is a song. How do you tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? All right, that's what you have to work into the song.
How do you tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? You get into the dump with it and you swim under the water. If its jaw goes down, you know it's an alligator. If the jaw goes up, you'll be living to talk about it later.
And she said, oh, I'm scared of this. I don't know if I can play it. Shut up.
I'm not sure it's true. I know the crocodiles, one of them goes up and one of them goes down. I may have had it wrong. So don't go in the water based on what I said.
It is not a requirement that you actually educate.
Oh, okay, good.
Thank God. It's not a requirement. Okay, Laura, my doctor broke up with me today. And this is actually good news for Laura, that her doctor broke up with
I'm
her
so
today.
glad for you, Laura. What kind of doctor was he?
Yeah, probably a rheumatologist is my guess.
In which case you don't need him anymore.
That's what I'm hoping. So, but her doctor broke up or said we need to see other people. I don't know. So, my doctor broke up with me today.
My doctor. My doctor. He broke up with me today. And I said, what's the problem? How much do I weigh? Am I too fat to get on your scale? Is that why you're sending me away?
Wordsmith over here. Wordsmith.
No.
Oh, it's her oncologist. Even better.
Even better.
So, okay.
Are we done now? with that
No,
part?
we ain't done.
Ah, come on.
So, it's a gist.
This
It's
is
a gist.
hard. This is hard making stuff up on the.
Drink more Prosecco.
Oh, it'll be worse.
My martini needs an olives. That's Georgiana. My martini needs an olive.
Oh, Annie, you sneaky thing, you. Okay. My martini needs an olive. I don't know where to get one. I guess I better go and find one in a simple little cave.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Yeah. Do you want to do a second verse?
No.
I don't blame you. Okay, here's
Hernandez Hideaway, that was.
Didn't it? Yeah.
Didn't it feel like Hernandez
It kind
Hideaway?
of did, yeah. I mean, and as soon as I see those words too, I try to think about what musically would go with it. With
martini needs an olive. It's going to be a failure unless it's got a little floaty green thing rising above the surface. My martini needs an olive. You do it.
And I don't know where to buy them.
That's right.
Are
You
they
go
on sale here
down
at
the street, and you're gonna get one from a
Guy in Heat?
woman in heat.
Right. My martini needs an olive.
I think I should stop having olives.
My
A martini without an olive. I can have one right now.
I hate olives.
I love olives.
You can have all my olives.
I'll take them.
Yeah.
I usually have when I order a martini, Annie's mother and father would know this. When I order a martini, I always order extra olives.
You're the one.
I am the one.
All right.
And I'm the one, and everybody else wants to borrow my olives, and I get pissed off.
I like olive oil. I don't know why.
Oh,
I like
God, I
ketchup,
love
but I don't like
olives.
tomatoes. I like olive oil.
But
I don't like olives. I
dirty
don't know what's wrong with me.
martinis. No dirty martinis.
No dirty martinis.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, the juice.
Hey, now we got to get.
More. No, you gotta do more.
Oh God, what
Don't,
is this?
Don't worry, we're gonna get to this.
cruel.
Don't worry. Hey,
Hey.
I gave you prosecco. Here's the title. I got you drunk and now you owe me. Thank you, Wendy Jones.
Wendy.
Okay, what can I do?
Stay
Let's
down there
see.
in North Carolina. What's that line again?
I got you drunk and now you owe me.
Okay.
Be careful who sings this, boys and girls.
Yeah. I got you drunk and now you owe me. I'm taking you to my room so I can sew thee. We'll have some children who'll never know thee because you're so drunk and I don't care.
I
I'll
got
get
you
you drunk.
but
You don't know me.
Owe me.
You don't owe me.
Right.
I got you
Drunk. And soon
And
you'll
you'll sue
phone
me.
me. And then I'll call Dan Chaika to take care of my
that.
will.
Because you're going to be very
Still.
Okay, enough.
Oh,
We
girl.
have 4 more minutes.
We have 4 more minutes. Okay, I need to hang out with Eliza when I get to our Rhode Island. Yes, girl, you do. All right. Now, Eliza gets to sing one more song that's
Which
actually
one?
a nice song.
Which one do
you
we
want to
want?
do the nice one?
Which one? That one.
That
Okay,
one.
we'll do that one.
All right. This was the ending of her cabaret, My Life as a Failure.
Yep.
And this was because she said, well, how did you sum it up?
I summed it up that my life was not a failure because everybody I cared about was right there, and how could it possibly be a failure?
What a sentiment, right?
Well, it was right.
No matter
Not everybody I cared about was there, but all the people who were there I cared about.
no matter how much of a dumpster fire you think your life is, or this past year has been, or your friendships, there is always something good about it, and usually it's exactly what you're looking at. So this
right.
song from the Fantastics seemed to fit absolutely
Yes.
perfectly. So this is our last song tonight.
Yep. When the moon was young and the month was May, when the stage was hung for my big day, I saw shining lights, but I never knew they were you, they were you, they were you. When the dance was done, when I went my way, when I tried to find rainbows far away, all the lovely lights seemed to fade from view. They were you, they were you, they were you. Without you near me, I can't see. When you're near me, wonderful things come to be. Every silent prayer, every fancy spree, everything I dared to fly high and free, all my wildest dreams multiplied by 2. They were you, 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 they were you.
Oh, so pretty. Every time she sings that, it just makes me want to cry.
No, you can't breathe on me and cry.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I can't breathe on her, but
No.
that was a good way to end. It's a beautiful song.
It
and
was.
Today's beautiful.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody,
Yes, thank you all for coming
for
out.
coming.
for the Eden
I've
show.
never done this before, so this was. I'm glad there was prosecco.
That's right. If you're vaccinated and you come to the Eden Show, I can't guarantee Prosecco, but it's a pretty strong bet.
Yeah.
So,
Cheers.
Cheers. Have a great night,
Have a great
everybody.
night, everybody.
I
Thank
will
you.
See you. See you next week.